Hey y'all. Okay, so let's there has been a trend going on for a while of like viral videos of just random street fights. Just like, somebody stepped on my shoe. Let's fight them. And somebody records it and they send it to tacky ass World Star Hip Hop and they post it viral. And everybody sees it and everything goes crazy. So, more recently, the most recent one that hit the fan was a video of two girls, the aggressor, if you will, had an issue with what would be the opposite of aggressor? Aggressive, passive. Passive aggressor, if you will. Okay, let's give them names. Amber is the girl that beat up Nicole. So Amber went to Nicole's house because apparently Nicole said something sideline on Twitter about Amber, and she decided, well, I'm not going to take this ass. I'm going to whoop her ass. So Amber went to Nicole's house. Hello. Come on out. So they're standing in the door, I guess, having a conversation. I couldn't hear exactly everything they said because I didn't have it turned all the way up. But randomly out of nowhere, fist starts swinging. Amber is beating down Nicole on her own porch, in her own neighborhood, on her block, beating her up. Boom, boom, boom. You still talking shit, bitch? A whole bunch of just obscenities. So then, she was stomping her out. Then she dragged her down the steps by her hair, literally down the steps, boom, hit the ground by her hair. So beating her up some more. Then they left, and there was somebody recording it who was apparently with Amber. So Amber and Bonquisha went to Nicole's house to confront her, basically, and Bonquisha was there to record. So here's my issue. Oh, speaking of that, Amber was arrested because she decided to go to Nicole's house and beat her up the way she did, and I think rightfully so. Kudos to wherever she lives, their police department, and who you need to find next is her mother. Her mother needs to be in jail with her because apparently you gave her the notion that it's okay to pull stunts like this. You ain't raised her with no goddamn class or poise, apparently, because if you did, she wouldn't be out whooping on people randomly. Well, it wasn't random because, Nicole was tweeting outside her neck about it on Twitter. But it's like Twitter. Are we really fighting over Twitter now? And for that matter, all these random fights that jump off, I've seen one where it was just over what was that? What did he beat him up for? Well, no, that don't count because that was justified because the boy was beating up on the other boy's sister, or there was a domestic dispute and the brother got into it and beat the boy down. So that's justifiable because I don't condone. I keep hearing stuff. I don't condone people Chris Brown and on Rihanna's. So that's justified. But just random acts of violence, just random fights. They all on World Star Hip Hop. You log on to World Star Hip Hop, the entire first page is probably full of them. And this is what they do. They make little compilation videos of all these fights. It's just the tackiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Especially when it's two women. There's nothing more classless and trashy to me, this is just my opinion, than seeing two women fight. Nothing. I understand, disrespected, you gotta do what you gotta do, but I hold women to a standard of class and elegance. Now, whether they hold themselves to that standard or not, that's up to them. But that's where I expect a woman to be held at. I leave fighting to men, and every now and then, and sometimes, quiet as kept, men don't need to fight either. Because most of the time it's unnecessary. But for women, I just think that's a never should have to get to that point. Never. But apparently, social media and society gets a kick out of this shit. Why? I don't know. because I be like completely just like it even like turns my stomach almost to see people like who gets a kick out of seeing other people hurt each other, like especially the way she dragged her down them steps. My stomach just like did a cartwheel into a somersault. I was like, oh, and I know it was bad. I know like if there was a picture of her afterwards, it had to be all bad because it was ooh. And I think, like I said before, I'm glad they locked her up and they need to lock her mama up too, because not only did you go to this girl's house, that was rule number one that you broke. Even I know, and I'm not the most, fight angry person in the world, but I at least know if I need to, fight anyone, I'm damn sure not getting in my car, going to their neighborhood, walking up their steps onto their porch, knocking on their door, and saying, come outside. Hell no. Not unless I'm coming with a group of niggas. And I mean a group, 5 or more. Other than that, you don't go to somebody's hood or neighborhood or house and just be like, alright, we about to fight. That's just a no-no. You don't know what they got up in that house. And for that matter, she was on a porch. She could have had like some garden scissors or some garden shears or something. She could have took your ass out with them shears if she wanted to, if she had a pair on the porch. And quiet as kept, the way she was getting her ass whooped, I wouldn't have blamed her, because she was getting like mollywopped. But excuse me. But I just wanted to address it. I think it's classless. That's I will put the link, but I don't know where it is. It's on World Star Hip Hop, and it's like viral. So I'm sure if you type in girls fighting, well, shit, you're gonna get a shitload of videos there. Just go on World Star Hip Hop, you'll see it. It's 2 black girls. One of the black girls, they're both in I'm about to fight a nigga get up. So, and they're on the porch. So, if you want to see it, it's there. I will look for the link, but I just don't feel like it. Okay, I'm out of here. So, yeah, peace. Doody 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 doo.